Oh, I lost my glove. Maybe it's in this snow pile. I'm gonna dig up this entire snow pile if that's what it takes. Oh, this hot March sun has got me thirsty. Maybe I'll just eat some of this snow. Morgan, wait! Oh, hey, it's David, my friend, the water resource specialist from Teton Conservation District. What are you doing here, David?
Well, I'm out here sampling snow.
Why are you sampling snow?
Why don't we go ask our friend Derek?
Hey guys, what's happening?
Pretty good. I was just looking for my glove. Have you seen it?
I've not seen your glove. I was just out here taking a look at the conservation easement. Did you know that the Stearns family donated this land around this trail to protect the Edmiston Springs back in the 90s? And then they put a conservation easement on it to protect it.
Neat. What's a conservation easement?
Well, Morgan, it's an agreement between a private landowner and the Jackson Hole Land Trust to protect properties that have special value for the public, such as important wildlife habitat.
Oh, I love habitat. So what kind of animals really like Edmiston Spring habitat, Derek?
Well, Morgan, moose really like it. Also, cutthroat trout spawn in the gravels here in Edmiston Springs.
Hey, what's this?
Onion powder?
I knew you're not supposed to throw pollutants like onion powder in the creek, but are there other things we should be concerned about?
Another thing that causes pollution and degrades the habitat is sediment.
What's sediment?
Sediment is basically like sand, and it can come from a number of things, including snow piles that are stored on the side of the creek.
I was just digging in a snow pile when I was looking for my glove.
What?
This is the snow pile I was talking about. Is there sediment in this snow pile?
There is sediment in this snow pile.
Where does it come from?
Sediment can come from all sorts of sources. Highways, vehicles, heavy machinery, traction sand, and salt. All of these things make it not good to eat the snow. It's not great for the fish either.
So, David, how do you figure out how much sediment is in snow?
Well, Morgan, I'd love to show you. You only need a couple of things: a shovel and a bucket. So to measure the amount of sediment in this snow pile, we first need to know the volume, or the amount of space it takes up.
To measure the volume of the snowbank, we need to measure the height, the width, and the length. We're going to use a Morgan to measure the volume. If you don't have a Morgan, use a measuring tape. Our snowbank is about 1.2 Morgans high, 2.5 Morgans wide, and 3 Morgans long.
Next, we're going to take a sample of this snow and bring it back to the lab.
Hey, David, I spent the last 48 hours looking for my glove, but I'm wondering, is the sample ready to analyze?
It is ready. We have a water sample. We're ready. So now we need to get our materials.
Strainer,
coffee filters,
another
bucket,
and a scale.
So we want to know the total weight of sediment in our snow sample. So first, we're going to weigh our filters. Then, after filtering the sample, we're going to weigh our filters again and subtract the difference. Okay, now we're going to filter our sample. I'm just going to stir this a little bit, get the sediment all ready. Now, we're going to pour this over the filter. Next, we're going to let our filters dry. I think our filters have dried. Let's go weigh them again.
Let's go.
Morgan, look!
My glove! It must have been filtered out and ended up in our sample. Thanks, David.
Let's get to weighing. Morgan, would you like to be my data recorder?
Absolutely.
Okay, now we're going to do some math.
So to find our total mass, M, of sediment in the snow pile, S, we first take the mass of sediment in our bucket, B, times the volume of the snow pile divided by the volume of the bucket. Morgan, can you guess how much sediment was in that snow pile?
70 pounds?
More.
700 pounds?
More than that.
I give up. How much?
1,700 pounds of sediment was in that snow pile.
That's like 8.5 Morgans, or a TCD pickup truck, or 2 grizzly bears worth of sediment in that snow pile. David, thanks so much for helping me find my glove and calculate the amount of sediment in that snow pile. So we found out there was so much sediment in this snow pile. What can we do to keep that sediment out of sensitive waterways?
Well, Morgan, Teton Conservation District, Jacksonville Land Trust, and Hungry Jacks are partnering up to remove this snow pile. We're gonna truck it away and put it in a spot where it won't impact waterways and sensitive trout habitat such as Edmiston Springs.
Thanks, Hungry Jacks.
Until next time, stay curious.
Baby trout, do 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 do, baby trout, do 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 do, baby trout, do 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 do.